You guys care if I see a couple of these games down here? There are a couple all on the top. Are you serious? Please be in here. What is up, Internet? Retro here, and welcome back to another episode of the $10 Game Collection Challenge. We are on a quest to build a video game collection, starting off with just a $10 bill to prove that you can indeed still game hunt in today's time, and you can do it on a budget. No updates this week, guys. We're going to get straight into it, but before we do, if you are new to the channel and you do love all things 80s and 90s nostalgia, everything from retro video games, movies, toys, and more, do me a favor and hit that friggin' subscribe button, guys. Every single Monday and Thursday, we're coming out with new nostalgic retro type content, and I don't want you guys to miss it. Let's get into this week's footage. Alright guys, let's get into our update of the $10 game collection for this week. Last week we got all of this stuff down here, guys. Some Saturn games, some PS4 games, Xbox One, really? Why did we pick those up? I will tell you here in a second if you did miss that episode. This is kind of crazy. We got this Phase 10 dice game for $2.92. It's worth like $40. We got that just to buy and to flip on eBay. Got some decent games here from the Salvation Army. And yeah, we got these Skylanders games on the PS4 and Xbox One. These sell really well, guys, like 30 plus, and we paid $5 for that one. We paid 10 for this one. It's worth about 30 as well. And they actually had 2 copies of that game, so be on the lookout for these. And then we also got all of these Saturn games, guys. We got these from a trade with Mr. Rightway. He has a YouTube channel. Go check it out if you have not checked out his channel yet. Great retro content, but we got all of these Saturn games. I don't ever see Sega Saturn games, and we made a trade for all of those. So again, go check out that episode if you have not seen it yet. We left off with $532 and some change. There is a lot of maintenance that needs to be done right now. I've got stuff to list. I've got stuff to trade in, just have not done it yet. But we will get to that. We'll get to that soon. But $532 to go game hunt. Let's go. Just a couple quick pickups. First off, guys, come on. Never-ending story.
Hurry, Falcon! The nothing's everywhere.
Worry. We'll reach the boundaries of Fantasia.
Loved this movie back in the day. I mean, you listen to that song, how does that not get stuck in your head? All right, just a couple quick pickups. Midnight Club 2, in really good shape. Fun game, guys. I love the Midnight Club series. $2 for all these original Xbox games. Anytime I see Blitz games, I pick them up because they are so fun. And, well, I say anytime I see them. Anytime I see them for $2, I'm picking them up. And then Blitz 2003, so decent pickup. Not bad at all. $6 for 3 games, valued at about $20. Let's go. I see some of the games over here. They're the CD ones that are kind of near the back.
Anything else?
Yep, that's it. Thank you. So it is pretty bare today at Goodwill. It's about the end of the day, not much left. You know, your old Connect Adventures, but there are two, I wouldn't say uncommon games, I just don't see these very often. You got Barbie Horse Adventures Riding Camp. There are a couple of these like weird Barbie games that actually have a little bit of value. This is worth like 10, like free shipping, so I'm not really gonna make much on that, and I don't have any really need for that for the game collection. And then here's NBA 2K12 with Jordan on the front. I don't ever see this one, but looked it up and it's the same thing. It's like $9 or $10, free shipping. So I don't really want either of those for the game collection, and not enough there to flip. I'm gonna pick this up. This is just for my personal collection. Here's Ducktales. Includes the pilot and 19 episodes. It's sealed, never been opened, and it's only $2. So I'm gonna buy that just for my own personal collection. But other than that, nothing really. Man, I really thought these were gonna be worth something, but unfortunately they are not. So that is it for now. At the Salvation Army right now, looking at all the DVDs. There are a couple in here that are interesting, nothing worth picking up to flip, but I thought about picking up this. I actually haven't looked this up yet, but it just looks like something I would like to keep for the collection. Sorry, the lighting is kind of weird right now. Here is Mario Movie Madness. A couple Blu-rays in here. They sell all these for $2 each. And I spotted one DVD, guys, right here. This is a staple for buying and reselling. I've sold this movie so many different times. It sells for about $30, I think, 30 to 40. I haven't looked in a while, but definitely want to pick up for $2. Let's go.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, you got that.
Okay guys, I've been wanting to cover this for a little bit now, and I completely forgot about it, but I started going through some of the $10 game collection, and it reminded me of it. And that is, what do you do with loose discs? There's nothing worse than having loose, you know, GameCube or PS2 discs just stacked up on top of each other, getting scratched. You don't know what they are. We actually have two really good games in the collection that don't have a case or cover art. A Mario Party game for the GameCube and Super Smash Bros. Melee. Well, there is actually an amazing solution for that. So there is a website online called thecoverproject.net where you can actually print the cover art to these games, slip them into a case, and they look amazing. Do they look perfect? No, but they still look really good. I'm gonna show you guys some examples. Sometimes I can't even tell the difference between the real and the ones that are printed off. But I'm gonna show you that process. It's super easy, and I just thought maybe it could help you guys kind of solve that problem with some of your loose discs. So let's get into it. All right, let's get into this. I'm telling you, it is super, super easy. Here are some examples. I had Contra Shattered Soldier, and it was loose disc, and look, there it is. That would look awesome on the shelf now, even if it's just a placeholder for now until I get the actual case and cover art. That's awesome to me. This one actually looks really good. Hyperstone Heist on the Sega Genesis. I mean, dude, it looks good, man. So here is what you do. Coverproject.net. They basically have every game, man. You just go to whatever console if you want to do it that way. I guess for our case, let's just type it in. We need Mario Party 6. So we type in Mario Party 6. Go, and there it is. And then from here, all you would do is download that guy. Then after it downloads, you open it up. There was Melee. Here is Mario Party 6. And then you would just print it. So I don't have a printer at the house. I'm just doing this to show you the process, but it should be to size you want it to be, covering the entire page, because that's the size of the actual cover art. And then you'd print it, man. So I actually don't have a printer here, so I'm gonna go get this printed off at a store nearby, and then we will cut them together to size and put them in a case. All right, guys, we have the cover art for Mario Party 6 and Super Smash Bros. Melee printed off. They look pretty nice, and all I'm going to do now is just cut this out. So again, this printed off 2 size, which is really nice. And then all I'm going to do is use these scissors. You could get really fancy and get you know, one of those like straight edge cutters, but I don't have that. I just have my scissors for now. So I'm going to fast forward and cut this now. All right, guys, I cut it out. Now let's see if it's going to fit. I don't know if I mentioned earlier, we got Mario Party 6 a while back and did not have the case. So far, it looks like it might be just a tad big. So, yes. All right, there it is. I've had to adjust it a little bit to make sure that it fits all right in here. Let me try to do this through the friggin' camera, as always. I'm gonna get like real camera gear one day, not just use my phone. I swear. Let's get that in there like that. Get it lined up. I don't know if it's lined up or not. Looks like it could be pushed this way a touch. I think that'll be good for now. So there it is. Now I will pop in Mario Party 6. Now we went from having no case at all to something to put up on the shelf. Is it perfect? No, but I think it looks pretty good. And it costs hardly anything, especially if you have a printer. So there's that one. I'll go ahead and do Super Smash Bros. Next, but what do you guys think? Does that look okay to you? Some of them look better than others. This one just looks okay. Let's see how Super Smash Bros. Looks after I put that one in that case. All right, guys, and there it is. Super Smash Bros. Melee in a basically free cover art printed piece of paper, and it looks good. Does it look, again, perfect? No, but it's pretty dang close, man. And you go from having, 2 loose disc games to putting these up on the shelf and being like, boom, there are my games. I think it's a game changer. I use it a lot for PS2 games and things like that. So you guys tell me what you think. Is this something that you guys would do or want to do? I'm going to leave a link down in the description below. I think it's the cover project or something like that, cover art project, but I'll put it down below if you guys are interested. On to the next. So we are currently at a flea market, but this was a couple weeks ago during a retro hunting episode, and we found some good games really cheap here, guys. One game in particular that floored me, how much value that there was here, but I wanted to add this in to a $10 game collection video. So check out this footage. Here are some games. Okay, come on. Be reasonable. Hey, that actually is $2. See what kind of shape we're working with. It's not bad, it's just smudges. I'll have to get this for a $10 game collection. Pretty sure this game sells for like 12 to 14. Okay, we got Lego, the Lego movie video game. Got Smackdown 2008. That sells for like 15. No, I'm gonna pass on that one. Let's see, what is this one? Instant tuner challenge? Oh, import tuner challenge. Wow. I can read. I swear I can. Oh, looks like here's a Sonic racing game. I don't like that it's disc only. I'll probably pass on that. Splinter Cell, Ghost Recon. Cool. Wheelman. I should probably, I mean, it's $2. What are we even thinking about at this point? I mean, probably not good. Come on, just want to check to see if it's in good shape. Okay. Oh yeah. Great shape. Skip. Should I get this one? I mean, yeah, it's good shape. Alright, we found some games. 5 games for $10. Let's go. You guys care if I see a couple of these games down here? There are a couple all on the top. There's 2 top sections and then a little section over here.
There you go.
Okay, and then these over here too as well. Are you serious? Please be in here. Look at the dust. That's insane. This is insane. Okay.
Ready to check out?
I'm still looking through these.
Okay.
How much are these? I don't see a price on them. You having a good day?
So far.
Good. I remember at one point if they didn't have a price, I thought there were 2, but okay.
They are.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna get these 3 right here.
And this?
Oh, that's not mine.
So the 3 those?
Yeah, just those 3.
$6. Is it credit or debit?
Debit. All right, guys. Still shaking after that pickup. We're gonna get into it, but man, guys, the value that is on this table versus what we paid is our best week yet, and I am fairly certain my best Goodwill game find I've ever had. I can't even think of one that's even close. I remember finding a PS2 game years ago that was worth like 80, but nothing like this. So grand total we spent this week, $25.70. Let's get into value for the week. Insane, guys. All right, so our first pickup were these 3 games at Goodwill for $6, 2 each. We got NFL Blitz 2003. Always enjoy the Blitz games. This one is worth $9. We got Blitz The League. This one is worth $7. That's complete. And then Midnight Club 2. The Midnight Club games are great, y'all. And this one is worth $8. So nothing crazy there. Moving on to Warzone, we got for $1. This is only worth, what is this worth? $6, but still cool to find a OG PS1 game at Salvation Army. And then 101 Dalmatians, this is a movie I've told you guys before that sells really well. Picked this up for $2, and it's selling for around 35 to 40. I saw 35 on the low end. And then over here are all of the pickups we got from a flea market that I wanted to add in to a $10 game collection episode, and this was actually an amazing score. We spent $10.70 on all of these because there's actually tax at the flea market. First one up is Vin Diesel Wheelman. This is worth $12. I don't know anything about this game. If you guys know anything about that and if it's worth checking out, let me know down below. WWE 2K17. This surprised me. This one is worth $21. These wrestling games are all going up in value. And then we got the Lego movie video game. This surprisingly has almost no value, but it is actually really fun. $6 on that. This has went up in value as well. SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. This is worth $25. And then the big one. It was crazy, y'all. I almost didn't get this because it looked just like a generic racing game. And I was like, I don't know. I'm so glad that I did. It's hard for me to look up games while I'm filming because obviously I'm filming. And then by the time I remember, you know, to look up a game, you know, that booth might have been 15, 20 booths back. So I usually don't even look them up. So glad that I picked this up. It's selling anywhere from like 60 to 80. I think the last one just sold for 80 bucks on eBay. And insane. Like, I cannot believe that this random racing game is worth that much. You guys tell me why this is so valuable. I don't know. So that was awesome. $10.70 on that. Grand total just on these games is $124. So you can already tell, guys, we are adding up. And then the big haul, guys, $6 for these games. So here's the thing. When I saw this in the case, I knew it was a GameCube case or a GameCube game because of that little indention. I don't really see GameCube games very often, but I just figured it was going to be like one of the Madden games or a cheap game. It obviously is not. We'll get into that here last, but we got Crash Bandicoot, Wrath of Cortex. This is worth $12. TMNT Mutants in Manhattan. Is this the one where you could actually play Turtles in Time? I remember there being a game you could play Turtles in Time on the Xbox 360 on one of the games. I don't know which one it is, but this is actually worth $22, so almost as much as that old GameStop sticker on there is. And then here is Chibi Robo. Guys, I cannot believe that this was the game. This was the game in the case. Look at the dust. Like, who even knows how long this has been sitting in somebody's house? And here it is. It is complete. On average, right now, these are selling for around $250 plus. Video game price charting has it at $248, but I'm seeing them sell anywhere from $250 to $300 in complete condition. I'll get a new case for this, and it is going to look like new. I have never played this before. I've heard a ton about it. Very different mechanic. I think like you're cleaning the house and you're like doing just chores around the house, I think. And then you run out of power and you have to plug back in or something. It has a cult following. And I'm definitely gonna try this out now since we have it. But Chibi Robo for $2 at Goodwill. Insane. My best Goodwill find for sure. So grand total, we spent $25.70 on all these games with a total value of, get ready, $473, guys. $473. That's insane. It's insane, guys. You can still game hunt. I don't know what to say. I will say, honestly, I don't see GameCube games hardly ever at Goodwill, Salvation Army, places like that. But we did this time. Insane. So fortunate enough to be able to be the person to pick this up. This will not be sold, guys. We're keeping it in the $10 game collection. Y'all, I am genuinely speechless by this find this week. I'm telling you, I don't find GameCube games ever at Goodwill. I just don't. And to find Chibi Robo is absolutely insane. It is complete. It is in great shape. I already changed out the case and put it in a much nicer case. I'm blown away, guys. $25 spent and over $450 in value. Absolutely crazy. Actually, I want to know from you guys, what is your craziest find you've ever gotten at Goodwill? This is by far my best find, my best game find I've ever gotten, but I want to know from you guys. Tell me down below. As always, guys, thank you for hanging out, for watching the video. If you would like the video, it helps out so much. Subscribe if you have not already, and until next time, peace.